Whew. Day 27. We might beat the game today. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Blueprints. I know the answer. Day 27. I know the answer to the safe thing, possibly. The picture puzzle. Figured out how to solve this. If you don't want spoilers, look away for a second. But every one of these rooms has a single letter associated with it. Like here, we've got face, ace. This is an F. Looked it up. Not gonna lie, I cheated a little bit. Because I either went through like the 15 hours of footage I have already, or I spend 5 hours finding out all over again what this says. But the password is, if we, and I wrote it down, we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Now that is not super helpful. Not as helpful as it sounds. Hey, did you notice? I made a wish. And all my coins went in this fountain. I also drained this fountain. Which, if I get it, yeah, if I find the basement key, I've got a permanent entry, well, into the basement. As long as I keep this drained. But if I keep that drained, I don't know, I've got thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to get into the basement. It's so hard. What do we got here? Big spots. I'll take it. Shovel would be great. Alright, but we need to find a safe. Because I've potentially got the code. I counted the 8 small gates. Hello. Ooh, it's this game. Been seeing it around lately? Anyway, hope I'm doing well. Thank you, Ludea. I hope you're doing well as well. Apples are good. This game's been pretty fun. There are some things that are a little frustrating about it, but I'm still having a good time. Spare room, I'll go bedroom. Bedrooms are nice. Nothing in here? What's this? Oh, a sleep mask. Nice. Yeah. Here's a room with a safe. So we can test out some of the safe codes that we think we know. Alright. Can I use my number pad? I can't use my number pad. So I have to push these in manually? Alright. So I counted the small gates. It was 8. And if I'm assuming we count those from day 1, which means the first number would be 1107. Okay, let's try 1108. $11.09. $11.10. Two, three, four, 11.11. $11.12. $11.13. All right, I've got one last date. It could possibly be 11/14. Is there a date in this room? This is the worst. How? I know. If I count 8 small gates. Gates. What people walk with. 1. Which ones are the small gates? That's a pretty small gate. That kind of is too. That's a long gate. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 small gates. Uh, 15 plus 8 would be 11. What am I talking about? How does 15 help me? Is that based off November? So that would be 15. Unless you count the lady gates, which would put it at 18. Let's say it was day 1 on the calendar. Plus 15. Plus 8? 11, 07 plus 15 would be 22. So 8 would be 30. It would be like 11:30. How many days are in November? There any more small gates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's what I counted. I hate this. Safe. Are there gates outside? No? Oof. I hate you, safe. Hate you so much. Like a good corridor. Security. Always nice. I could have a dead end. Dead ends are nice. Like, we've got enough openings. I can get away with 1 or 2. Somebody must have solved the date puzzle. I don't know if, like, the thing if I can get any closer. Ooh. Get gems. I think we could go for another dead end. Coin purse, nice. I need items. What I want is a shovel. Am I enjoying this game? You downloaded it, but you haven't started it? It's really good. Like, if you really like puzzle games, like, this is kind of like an infinite puzzle game. At least it feels like it. Like, even I have the potential to, like, beat the game, like, the next time I draw, like, a certain room. And so, I think I need keys more than I need money. Did I win the puzzle? I didn't win the safe. I haven't been able to crack the safe. But like the most frustrating part about the game. So there is a definite ending. I believe so. So when you start the game, it tells you to find room 46. We've seen room 46, and if I get the right loadout here, we could get there. But, like, I don't know if that's the end of the game. I've never actually been there. Ooh. We can get pump house attached to the boiler room. I think we can solve a lot of our own problems. What have we got going on? Take me upstairs. Need to power this thing, and currently it's attached to nothing. Wow. Alright. There's one piece of power. Spin a little more. There. That goes up there. We've extended the bridge. We're opening that door. Flip this switch. Steam should be going up there. Is that all the power? We'll put this on next on your list after you beat what you're on now. Yeah. It is a fun game. A lot of people are saying this is game of the year. I'm not sure I would go that far. Alright, so we've activated this. Got one exit that I need to power. And it'll go through there. So now we need to open this door. To open that door, I need steam to go through this pipe. Yeah, the trouble is, lose power to that. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't need it. This is what we do. And we power the elevator. Did I not power the door? Ah, okay. Whoop. Needs power from both sides? Whatever. We got it to work. I'll stop thinking so hard about it. We put the dark room here. You like the game names pun? Yeah. So this room's powered. But if you don't activate it in the breaker room, can't actually use it. I can't see. Okay, how about this? This is exactly what we wanted. Ooh, I'm so happy. So, ink one full. Ink one drain. Yeah. You're draining from tank one. I need reservoir. Reservoir's number 2. Need you to go into tank 1. Take stuff from tank 1. Now the kitchen, or not the kitchen, reservoir. Nope, stop. Go the other way. We want the reservoir to be at like 1 short. Okay, I think this is exactly what we want. Because there's a secret entrance in the fountain. This is exactly the amount of water we need in the reservoir to take the boat. It would be nice to drain the pool as well. But, like, that's just money. We can live without that. Dark room. You can go through the west wing hall. Theoretically. Map kind of reminds you of the tabletop game Betrayal on the House on the Hill. That is a good comparison, because it is kind of the same way. You just slowly build up the map, and things happen. Alright. Boudoir. We're low on gems. We could do the parlor puzzle. You guys want to join me on the parlor puzzle? Here's how it works. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, at least one that only does false, and only one box has gems in it. So we got the words another box are on another box. The truth is on another box. The gems are in another box. All right. So this is true. And if that's true, this is also true. I mean, it's not false. Which means this has to be false, right? Gems are in another box, which means it's in this box. Wait, what? Oh, I've screwed up. That's on me. Okay. If I had a key card, you go that way. But I don't, so we can't. So is there anything I can do? Not really. I wasted this day. We could go, like, bang our head against the safe again. Honestly, if you all can figure this puzzle out, I will give you full credits in the YouTube description. The clue we have, I'll read it out loud, is if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. And so throughout the house, there's 8 saves. But I don't know what you would call a small gate. So, like, these are gates. You could call those gates. What if... Alright, let's count small gates over here. I'd say that's a pretty small gate. I'd say that's a small gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 8, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7, 4, 7, 8. No, 7, 4, 8. Is there another gate? You see any gates in here? Got a gate? You have a small gate? That's just 3 numbers. That can't be right. 7, 4, 8. 8, 4, 7. 7, 8, 4. Yep. This puzzle's beyond me. I don't even know if I'm looking at the right thing, but I feel like I'm onto something with gates. That is like the one thing I could potentially solve in that room. Alright. We're going to call it a day, and we will start the next day and try it again. A cozy little cottage, just 17 rooms. Day 28. Couldn't solve the first save we got to. We might find, like, the other one. And if we find the coat check, we might beat the game. Like, it's possible. Honestly, if we got the tomb, we might be able to do it here too. Go with tool shed. So we can get the metal detector. Is this an item I can pick up? Never had a wrench before. Each time I draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh. That's exciting. All right, what we got? What we got? Go check. Gonna throw a corridor here. Instead of going through it, we'll go this way. Got a metal detector. Tell me there's a coin here. What else we got? Observatories are nice. Every time you look through the telescope, it adds a star. And so, like, every day you draft this, you get more and more bonuses. Apples are extra delicious today. There was 4 drawings of a woman in the gate room, right? That sounds about right. If you solve the puzzle, I'll be so happy. Let's try this. Like, here's the drawing room again. I could get it. You have an idea? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ladies. Here's 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Umbrella guys also have a small gate. Yeah, I counted those too. I'll hover on each wall for a little bit. On this wall, we have 7 umbrella guys and 1 lady. This wall, we have 3 umbrella guys and 1 lady. In this wall, we have 5 umbrella guys and 2 ladies. There's 15 of them. 15 umbrella guys, then 3 ladies. 4 ladies? Wait. 4 ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. Yeah, okay. 15 small umbrella guys, 4 ladies. 1 4. All right. Let's give this a try. 15 4. Oh my god. You did it. This shout out goes to PETA vs. Bread, who has solved this puzzle for us. 6. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. That's me. This is my mom, by the way. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone knows you understand this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. Child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I find I have a few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard that the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home and our family is built up. Room by room, yes, I have a strong premonition. I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now. To see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Whew. Okay. Well, that's nice. All right. So this is our uncle, by the way. Just a story recap. Uncle Herbert Sinclair. He died and left this mansion to us. During our inspections, we discovered our mom, an author, after certain events, wrote a book that implied she has political leanings against, like, the main political party, Red. She leans a little blue. Now, I don't think that has a relation to American politics, but they're kind of coincidental. You're off to bed. Husband broke his brain on home assistant. Just tired. Good night. Good night, Ada. Thanks for hanging out for the little while you got to. But anyway, through our travels here, we discovered my mom disappeared, and I was worried about her. While drafting, I can spend gems to redraft things. I just need extra doors currently. Need that key. We discovered that our mom disappeared, and the basement key. Been saving this. All right. Our mom disappeared. It looked like she was smuggled out by Uncle Herbert with a fake passport, and it seems she traveled some way to the east. That's about all we know. So, like, I'm kind of curious. Is my mom dead? Who knows? Where am I? Okay. Down here. And take the boat across. Do I have any control over this boat? Can I make a sharp turn to the left? Doesn't look like I can. No oar is crazy, right? It's just a happy coincidence that boat goes where I want it to go. Now, get out of here. I need... Get across to there. Like what we want exists right over here. Well, hang on. Is there a safe in here? No. So I can run across here. I can pull this lever. Yeah. I'm glad this was left in the position we had left it in. Because there was a lot more to this process the last time we were here. Alright, we run down here. Bust open this door. And we pull this lever. And there you go, room 46. That is the goal of the entire game. Can't do anything with these doors. I don't know what it would mean if we could. I don't know if they open. I haven't seen any, like, way to get them open. Can't interact with them. Wait, what's this? Oh? Where am I? I'm facing off to the east. Do I see anything down there? Not really. Very curious about this. I feel like I've seen that room before. Alright, but now we can go back to the mansion. And theoretically, if we can find a room with a lever, we will be able to open the doors to the antechamber. That's where room 46 is. And then we beat the game? Question mark? Here's what I want to know. Is that room going to lock again? Like, we used the basement key on it. Is it unlocked permanently? Or do we have to find the basement key every time we need it? That can be rough. There we go, a penny. Let's try this way. Laboratory, breaker box. These can be fun. I'm gonna go with laboratory. I think I want to adjust this to be rare. So we solved the laboratory puzzle, and I don't think there's anything else in here we can use. Forgot I had a wrench. Yeah, this room doesn't work without power anyway. Cool dead end? Hey! We're not adjoined to a hallway, but we're close to one. Not gonna give us the... Yeah, only 2 items. Fine. Fine. Walk-in closet. Has lots of items. We have to go chapel. Otherwise our journey ends a little prematurely. We need more doors. So courtyard. We're just getting whatever we have to get. Bedroom? Ooh, an apple. Security can come in handy here. I want you to be extra commonplace. I use security all the time. The thing you can do in security, so you can use this computer. What does adjusting do? So every time you open a door, it draws like a room from your room deck, and the rarer the card is, the more likely it is to get drawn. Or sorry, the rarer it is, the less likely it is to get drawn. Okay, I want security level low, so there are fewer security doors. And I want them to be unlocked if they don't have power. So that's a little helpful. There's always something helpful you can do here, which is why I like this room. But yeah, so I adjusted, the laboratory and some other room. Can't remember. What other room did I adjust? Security. Okay. Yeah. And so in future runs, it'll be a lot more common for us to get the security room, and a lot less common for us to get the other room. Lose half your steps. It's painful. But I'll take the hit for 3 doors. Do I have a special key? I still have the basement key. We need to code check that before we run out of steps. In which case, I should make sure I have more steps. So we're gonna do this room. Thank you for the key. We head this way. The rumpus room would be fun. You can do the rumpus room. There's always money in the rumpus room, but where? There it is. Something else? Oh, I just didn't grab all the money. Alright. Alzara. Tell me the future. What do you know?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Oh.
A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Alright, so this became a horror game.
The following day, I will have nothing more to say.
You gotta go to bed, it's 3 a.m., but your interest in the game has gone up even more. I'm glad. It is a fun game. There's puzzles everywhere. And one of these doors I'm gonna open and this guy's gonna murder me. Opportunity to learn, spread money. I think it's in my best interest to get closer to the antechamber. I got this switch here. I don't know what it does. I have discovered what it does. Oh. Oh. It's time to count gates again. Is there anything Gates like? I think one of these people is named Gates, which does not help me a whole lot. You're Herbert. You're not named Gates. I think you might be Gates. One, two, three. 4? Anything else that could be interpreted as gates? Here we go. The password 4. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Enjoy the rest of the night. You too, PETA. It's good seeing you. March of the Count. See, he's written in black, which makes me think I'm right. I believe he's the Count. Anything gate related on the computer? Log into the network. Swan song. Staff services. Nothing gate related there. Special order for shovel? Yeah, I like shovels. Email. No gates here. Gates from you. Things about the antechamber. If we count small gates, 8 dates, rack 8 safes. I mean, we could try that password again. 5, 4. No, that would be too easy. Is there a date written on anything? Are you gates? What are you? What are you? Alright, well, at least I know where a safe is. Workshops are nice. I think we want the commissary. Ooh, a key. Give me the running shoes and the sledgehammer. And you know what? A set of gems. Vaults are nice. Vaults just straight up have money. But we want to keep opening doors. We're trying to get to the antechamber. If we got to the secret garden, I believe there's a key. Or there's a lever there. Right? Yes. Cool. Okay, we can get to room 46. We can do this. gonna spin this back to where it was. I don't know if it matters. I think that opened up like this path to the lever originally. What do I have? I don't have a shovel. Do have a delicious apple. I've got doors. Alright, I just need to get here. Let's start by going up. Special keys. Patio? Spreads gems in here. I'll take them. Alright. Please have a door that goes left. Ah, yeah. You can go ahead and get the 4-door. This is it. We might beat the game right now. Are you excited? We did not beat the game right now. Keys for each bedroom in the house. I can get a kitchen. How do I feel? I think now we need to go back into the pattern of finding as many doors to open as possible. And we will eat a club sandwich. 5 steps for every red room in the house. How many red rooms do we have? 2. Okay, that's worth it. I'll eat a banana too. Why not? Today's main course. If we get a boiler room. Do I have a boiler room? I don't think I do. Plane and lamp. Light and light. Yeah, that's it. Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your house. I can adjust the rarity of the breaker box. Which I think we may want to do. Did the conservatory have a lever in it? I don't think it did. What are the other rooms with levers? I think breaker box is the way to go. You can be standard. Power the garage. Power off the dark room, I guess. Power off the gymnasium. E-card entry system off. Boop, boop. Doesn't matter. What was the secret back there? I remember. If you solve that puzzle, permanently unlocks something for you. I need to run back to security. Because now that we've powered off the security system, an orange, but powered off the security system. So what we can do, so much money. We can set the keycard system security level to high, now we have a high chance of coming across security doors that will be open because they're powered off. Laundry room. No, I'm gonna do parlor. The gems are in this box. This statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Two things suggest it's in this box. Is this statement of no help at all? If that was true, it would imply one of these is false. But they both claim the same thing. So this has to be false, because that is helpful, which means these have to be true, which means the gems are in the blue box. Thank you. Alright, parlor. Special key, basement key? I'm out of keys. I'm about as close as I can be to the code check. I think I need to put the basement key back in there before I run out of steps. How do I get there? Ooh, hi, Apple. Through the chapel. There is fruit and money everywhere. Okay, to get to the code check, I go through the entrance hall. Yep. Yep. Alright. I'm going to put the basement key back in there, because I don't think we can possibly use it again. I don't know if we need it as like a permanent addition or not. Go up here. Through the halls to the chapel. Through the chapel to the courtyard. Ooh. Gems and bananas. I'd probably like stop sprinting through these, because I'm gonna miss some fruit somewhere. Okay, don't have any keys. I have to go back to the secret garden, which is through the rumpus room. Yes. Locked. Cool. Cool. Didn't want to go through it anyway. There we go. The cloister definitely doesn't have lever. And the 4 doors don't really help us. The boiler room is a common room, and I want it to stay that way. There we go. We need to get the power on again. Is this the way? I think this. How do you power the elevator? You power it this way. You don't need the elevator, theoretically. Alright, we've got 2 powers connected. You need you to touch in this special way, which you are. Okay. We can take the bridge. Run over here. Turn the power on. The only possible way to go from here is through there. Okay, now we need to open that door. What's the most efficient way to open that door? Elevator? That's... yes, and then we flip this lever. Okay. Locked? If I had a shovel, we could probably find 1,000,000 keys. Alright, there's one door we can potentially try. And it's locked. That's locked. This is locked. This is locked. I don't see any other way. I lost my mind. The basement key is in the code check. We didn't win this time. But we've got potential. Day 29. We were so close yesterday. We got right up to the antechamber, but just didn't draw the room we needed to draw. And we used the basement key down here. And what I want to see is if that door is permanently unlocked or if we need the basement key every time. It is permanently unlocked. Okay, this is great news. That means every day we can have the antechamber unlocked. And we can throw away the basement key. We will never need it again. Let's see, as for like other remaining mysteries, we found a safe in the office. I have no idea what the code could possibly be. Maybe 112? Sorry, I'm hallucinating. Anyway. So every single day we can run down here. Pull this lever, I don't know, 4 times? 3, 5 times. And we run down this hallway. There's a secret red door down that way, but I don't know what to do with it. I think maybe it's another secret entrance down to here. I also don't know what the significance of these other doors are. Room 46. There are 8 doors. Oh, would you look at that? You look at the floor. There are symbols. Oven Navari. So these are symbols that correlate to different worlds or different countries. Let me check my notes. Like Arinda, Ben Aries. No, you're Fen. Yeah, you're Fen Aries. Arch Aries. Araja. Whatever you are, you start with Co. C-O. And then there's these places that I don't rightly know. Maybe I know Diamond? Somewhere else in my notebook? Wonder that is gonna matter. Alright. Give this thing 3 tugs. And then we can head back to the mansion. Yo! Amerno, how are you? Alright, now we hop on the boat. You alright? How about me? I'm doing good. There's a good chance we beat the game today. And I'm still kind of debating internally, like, after we beat the game, do we keep playing to solve some more puzzles? What's this? This is Blueprints. A lot of people are calling it the game of the year. It's a lot like Outer Wilds, kind of. Like if Outer Wilds was a roguelike. So like it's just a ton of puzzles. You solve puzzles. But on top of that, you've got a mansion to build. And I will show you what I mean very soon here. So this is the mansion. We inherited it from our uncle. And whenever you walk through a door, you draw a room from your deck of rooms. And you, the goal is to get to room 46. I happen to know where room 46 is, and we just unlocked it. Items to trade. I think we want the more dig spots. We got like a special room on the outside. We unlocked through puzzle solving inside. But like along the way you're solving puzzles, most of the puzzles make it easier to solve these things in the future. But here we are. We need to get to the antechamber. We need to open the antechamber and get to it. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Sounds good. Is there anything in here? Not yet. Alright. Gonna head over to the corner. Ooh. Security is a good room to get. So from security, you can reduce the number of security doors. And if they are offline, they are unlocked. Walk-in closet with 4 items. I think I'll take that. Key card. This is actually really good news. Because with the key card, instead of having few security doors, I want 1,000,000 security doors. Yeah, I'll take a courtyard. A sledgehammer. So yeah, what I need is I need to find the way to the antechamber. And to get into the antechamber, I need to find a lever. Levers are in like 3 different rooms that I need to find. Just been lurking a while, or was I able to open a safe? Yes. The secret to the safe in the drawing room was counting the umbrella steps and the women steps, or women gates, separately. We did find another gate, or another safe, that I couldn't solve. Okay, gotta read these. This box is empty. The box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. This one implies there's 1. This one implies there's 2. Box is empty. If this one was true, then these 2 would be false. Which means the gems would be in this one. The logic works out on that. What? Box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Box with a false statement is empty. So, sorry. Oh, what? Nope. I failed that one. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain extra steps. Ooh, lucky dice. That could come in handy. Like if we get to the same situation we had last time where we absolutely need a door to connect to the antechamber. I'm gonna start drafting rooms down here. Now there's like a reason you want to draft rooms closer to the beginning early. Hey, it's the drawing room. But I don't have any gems. This is a shame. Did I finish my thought? I had a thought. Extra item if next to a hallway, or we could get steps. I think items are more beneficial to us. If only they were good items. I'll take a key and some diamonds, though. Chapels are good for us. Really want a shovel. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That could be beneficial to us. Because we're kind of low on gems this run. Mainly because I failed the parlor puzzle. Which is a shame. I've only failed that twice. Okay, now we can get the drawing room. And we can do this puzzle again. And maybe we get something new out of here? 5, 4. Get the gem. Is this the same one? Yeah, it's the same letter. The Nook's nice. I'll take it. Always are nice. But here, since there's a door that goes from the hallway to this room, I want to make sure this is a special room. Redraw. Gonna go observatory. Because these really help sometimes. Dead end rooms are more common today. I think that's less helpful. And there's a pair of chests at the entrance. Dead end rooms. They are more common. What do Whenever I enter the gym, I lose steps. I think I'm okay with this. Pantry. Get money and an apple. Now be the dead end room I want. E for every room in the house. Or I could go to the storeroom. No, I don't even know if I've ever been in the servants' quarters. Hey kitty, you're gonna meow. There are 12 major keys. I read a note once that said the green notes are always false. Partly. We speak often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Have stated gratitude, always interrupt. Okay, I have read this. A little dressing down from Uncle Herbie. Or Hartley. Kitty, stop that. My cat is here. He's on my lap and he's headbutting the microphone. Okay. If you're gonna headbutt the microphone, you gotta say hi to everybody. Say hi. Did everyone get that? Recently adjusted my mic filters. Miriam. Take a gem. It's a good thing we have a lot of keys. Greenhouse might have a lever. I'm willing to take that shot. It's broken. Ooh. Oh, we get a shovel? And that's huge for us. Because there's places to dig all over the world. Turnips. All the keys. Like, there's a chance we'll be okay. Yeah. Apparently, I need to fix that one. I thought I had fixed it. I thought I had all of these repaired. Apparently not. Okay. Were there any dirts in the servants' quarter? I kind of don't think there was. Think we go through the entire house and dig everything up? That crazy? It's a lot of time, but I think it might be worth it. Like the turnips alone. Monies. Is there anything on the terrace? No dirt. I think I have a sledgehammer. Which we got these extra chests here. Got 1,000,000 keys. Which is just great news. Oh, a treasure map. Treasure map is pointing to the area just above West Wing Hall. We're gonna figure out what's at the end of the treasure map. Floor pans looking north get drawn more frequently. That's great. Any dirt in the bedroom? No. Bedroom's too nice. But we got the courtyard. Oh, that was a lot of garbage. Parlor? Nursery? No dirt. I'm running out of steps. Nothing in the walk-in closet. Now, I think we have the root cellar, right? Yeah. There's a lot more places to dig over there. And then we will go unlock the treasure. It'll be so good. Coins. Turnip? I need like 8 turnips. Come on. What am I supposed to do with all these keys? There we go. Keys and money. I am okay with that. When we got Alzara's message, and he predicted the future, he said something about a gate being open, not by us. Where's this gate? Where does it go? So curious. What if there was a glimpse of a statue that's in the tomb? I wonder if that statue opens that gate for some reason. I kind of doubt it, but the theory. All right. We digging. Now, no matter what, the treasure is in this room. We just have to make sure that the rooms we draw have doors in them. Like that. Look at all this dirt. Treasure map. There we go. This looks like the spot. I'm gonna start digging. Like I haven't dug up the whole yard already. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains a boatload of money and gems. Okay. Cool. Cool. Need doors. You have a door. And food for sale. That's good. Let's see. Add morning room to today's draft pool. I don't know if that's good or not. But hey, I got money. I'll just order everything. Alright, we got steps. An attic? I've never been to the attic. It's super rare. 8 items, but like I can't use any of them. Damn it. We got a key card, right? Yeah. Oh, a cloister. So good. Okay. I've got options again. Things are going great. That means I could throw a dead end in here and it would be fine. Solarium would be nice. The study has a safe. Let's see if we can solve the study safe. Take this gem. But yeah, this is the puzzle that led us to the clue. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. What's that mean? Are there gates in this room? Or a date? What could possibly be the password for this? Don't feel like I have any clue for this safe. I mean, we could just try the same password again. 154. If it was 415. Nope. The numbers and letters on the chessboard are all just make sense with the chessboard. Got blueprints here. Is this a blueprint for the den? I mean, there's numbers all over this room. I kind of doubt they would solve anything. All right, I'm not gonna break my brain over it. Like if I have an epiphany later, that would be fine. Now where did I put the cloister? Over here? Excellent. Boop. The bonus turnips. Coins. Oh good, keycard doors. You have that going for us. The morning room, we've never been here. It's fun to have a new room. Hello, flower. Got a turnip. Ooh, an upgrade disc. Don't let me stop playing without spending that. Car keys. Decent. Or really help me. Is there anything special about the morning room that I'm missing? Something to read? Yeah. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. That's me. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert St. Clair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. That's a little suspicious because Herbert knew he was going to die, or at least it was implied that he did. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, but not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir. The much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones has been missing, presumed deceased for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, that's my mom, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince and Swimbird and A New Clue. I haven't read that one. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, that's me, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir of the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, the vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Whew. All right. We learned that my mom wrote a third book. A New Clue. Greater chance of finding green rooms, or I could go into the attic. I've got the extra steps I kind of want. I've got the extra gems. We've never been in the attic. Like, I have to check this out. Yeah. All the keys, gems, lots of keys. Oh my goodness. Airplane. Coupon book. Save 1 on each purchase I make. The estate. Okay, cool. There's a metal detector. Never seen you before. Yes, I have. You are like my great-grandma. This is Herbie and Simon when they were little kids. Simon being like my grandpa, give or take. That was great-grandpa with him. All right. There's something to read here, right? Dear Miss Marigold, thank you for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret we've come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor, Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, Conchetta Court. Change the ending to political. I was gonna say, like, I thought Thought she wrote the book and got it published with Ruffington. So she did change the ending. What was the alternate ending? Do I have the nursery? I do. We could look at the book and just think of what ending would be different. We really wanted to. Okay, I need to get to the antechamber. Go ahead, use the dice. I want a door going up. Let's go ahead, roll this again. That'll work. Passageway. Don't want to redraw, but I kind of have to. I want to make sure there is a door going to the antechamber. Thanks, conference room. Metal detector's telling me there's metal here. All right. So I think we had the secret garden. We could open this door and we could beat the game. But to get to the secret garden, I need secret garden key, which I'm straight up not going to find. I'm curious about laundering currency, but I think I want the wine cellar because I think I want more gems because I can use gems. A battery pack. I can use gems. Redraw rooms will be handy. What do I have in terms of rooms? I'm going to leave the passageway closed for now. And I'm going to go through the cloister. Oh, hey, dining rooms are great. What's for dinner? Whale. I've never seen a trophy room. I don't think I have one of those. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to eat the quail. I'll take the gem, though. We're going to leave that door shut until we find, like, levers to pull. Solarium doesn't have a lever. Boudoir doesn't help us. I don't want to be stuck yet. Hallway doors are always unlocked. A major and minor room. Like, if I had the major key, I would get the secret garden key, I think, which is a key we need to get to a lever, but in the weird position where I still need extra room. Count Isaac Gates. You're a gate. Or to Epson. Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Yeah, Arayena. See, your name is Gates. I think that is the key to the office puzzle for the safe. I knew that, or I guessed that at the very least. I still was not able to solve the puzzle. A casino. We've never been to a casino. Just give me this money, all of it. Thank you. I can gamble, which is always good. Spin the wheel, wager for a special prize. I'll wager 20. And I won 30. Yay. And then there's tons of these. Each bonus spin costs one thing. Okay. How do I use it? Oh, there's the lever. Gamble. Come on. Big money. There we go. We won 3. Take 3. I'm just gonna try all of them. I know they all seem exactly the same. Oh, I see. So after I spin, I have the opportunity to spin again. So what I want to do is win or get real close to winning. I have a chance to get 5 if I spin this and it becomes something, or a 2, or a clover. Seems very unlikely. You're out of order. Broken handle. Okay. I'm gonna spin you. Pretty cool. We never saw a clover. Okay. Spin. Double it. Hey. I think we have the money we had when we started. We should walk away. Boiler rooms. We could freeze for gems and money. But I gotta keep going until I find secret. You go up here. Shoot the power over there. Change the direction of this. That extends the bridge and powers that. Flip this switch. Boiler room is now powered. Whoop. Heard the power over there. And then we can straight up open this door. What? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh, in which case we don't want the power to go that way. We want it to go the middle. Now, what do we want to do with the power? That's a question I have. Power the vault? Power the commissary? Ooh, we can power the commissary. You might ask, why would we do such a thing? I was hoping it would power dirigi blocks. Why can't I play dirigi blocks? Alarm telling me we have to go do things. Let's buy an upgrade disc. I can't forget I have that. Got a key. I think we need to buy a bunch of gems. We've almost filled out the entire mansion. I just need a lever. Love pump room. Yeah, skip the laundry room. It's because the pump room has an extra door. Thank you. Got all the keys and all the gems in the world. Is that all the dirt? Seems like all the dirt. Veranda, locker room. Locker room would give us more keys. Veranda, more green rooms, but that doesn't help us too much. The locker room, however, is especially cool for us because we have 1,000,000 keys. What if we just opened all of these? Got money. Lots of money. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Okay. Good to know. Although if Caleb Manning's note is correct, that is absolutely false. Mathematics worksheet 6 or okay. Save a screenshot of that. Directions. Find the sum without using signs. So, we found a puzzle, and it was like I, and then down here, I-O-O. Now, we might be able to solve this based on things I've discovered in the past. Come on, notebook. What have we got? We've got so many things. Oyster clue, where is it? Did I not write down the cloister clue? Did not write down my cloister clue. Darn it. I say it said CX T 6 or toe. More lockers. Would be nice if one of these had 1,000 keys in it. I would like some justification in what I'm doing. Where is room 46? The moon connection? Theorized. Possible. Theorized locations. North of the antechamber. Below the fountain. Full house with 45 rooms. Secret door in the tomb. Doesn't exist. Red herring. Leaning towards this grotto. Okay. Well, I know where it is. It is definitely north of the antechamber. Man, lockers are these? Gonna run out of keys. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like, we're discovering some things. Alright, we got a key card, so this one's a freebie. I am curious about laundry room. Drafting studio is super rad. I can get here. Well, I guess my major concern is getting up here. So we're gonna go ahead with the drafting studio. Great Hall, partition plan, Saturday, December 5th. That might be a clue. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. 8 small gates unlock 8. Or if we count 8 small gates, 8 dates unlock 8 safes. I feel like that. I've been staring at this forever, and it doesn't. It hasn't solved all my problems yet. Okay. We can add something permanently. Oh, a classroom. I think I want a kennel. Each time I dig in a room, unlock all the doors in that room. Okay. Hello, conservatory. Got nothing? Alright, I can adjust the frequency of rooms. I want you to be very common. I would like you to be more common too. The 3 doors are very nice. The coat check. Can the coat check help me out? I'm gonna leave you on standard. Because if we got the secret garden key, we could basically guarantee... Locked! Oh. We got the secret garden key. We could basically guarantee... a lever whenever we got a coat check. Which could be very good. Do you sell keys? You do. You know, buy a couple of those. I've bought all of them. Okay, cool. Get the locksmith. Or I could redraw to make sure I have a room to the antechamber. A redraw. Ballroom. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. So we're connected to the antechamber. Oh! What's this? It's just a crank for the window? Pull back the curtains? Hang on. Let me add it. It's on this side of the foundation, which makes me feel like maybe that crank is the key to lowering the... Yeah, what the heck is this? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to touch that. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, so... It could be that if we draft a room above the foundation, we... sorry, I'm just going crazy. Are there things to dig down there? We draft a room under the foundation, that crank might appear, which might give us the ability to lower the elevator, but maybe the fact that we got a ballroom there actually caused us some problems. If you know what I mean. Okay, we go north of this room. Running out of choices here. I need to be able to access the foundation. I really don't think we can risk re-rolling this again. So, the boudoir, huh? There's a safe in here. Suppose you see 8 gates in here. So it's 8 gates, unlock 8 safes. So, Christmas. Cool. Yeah. That's neat. Letter number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew and she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming to Christmas this year. Daniel. Interesting. My dad, Daniel? Hey, there's a holly leaf written on there. Or sketched in there. What does that mean? Okay, so Simon is not coming, but which Simon is it? Sorry. Simon, your heir, our son, is Daniel my dad? Or is it referring to the other Simon? Which shouldn't have been Uncle's heir. It would have been his brother. So now that must be my dad. My dad's name. It's apparently the name. Right. Okay, so you see this here. This elevator looking thing. On the other side of this wall, we saw a hand crank. But we couldn't reach it because there was a table in the way. So I want to think, if we draw, like, get the right room here, we can lower this. And then I think if we powered it, maybe we could ride that to the basement, find the hidden floor plan. Also, this is our last opportunity to get a lever. Office, solarium, guest room, they don't have any. Vault, freezer, kennel. If we use the freezer, we can have 89 monies when we start again next time. Or we get the kennel, and for the first time ever, just see what the kennel's about. Would we spend 89 gold to discover a kennel? You bet we would. Puppies! How do I open the door? Can I pet the puppy? Can't pet that puppy. What about these puppies? How do I open these gates? How do I pet you? I can't pet you. You're a good puppy. Who's a good boy? Worth all 89 gold. Keys can't help me anymore. We're out of space to, like, find rooms. A key for the puppy doors. I wish. Oh, what is this? The Full House Trophy. For drafting a room in every single open slot in your house. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. I've never seen the trophy room. Alicia's? That's a cat. C-A-T. What does it mean? It's in the puppy room. Dogs are so good. I'm gonna pet you some more. Okay, what do we do? What time is it? You need to go feed yourself breakfast and get shoes and socks on right now. Alright. Is there anything we have? We've got upgrade discs. You need to go to a room with a computer. Where's the nearest room with a computer? The study? No, the study doesn't have a computer. Sitting hall, observatory, drawing room, spare room, chapel, closet, entrance hall. Security is the room with the computer. We need to get there. But while we're goofing around, we might as well spend all our money in the casino. I mean, was there any good that could come out of the casino that wasn't... Well, we'll take a peek. We got the steps. Like, it's all money, which makes sense. I was kind of hoping for, like, a different prize. You. Out of order, broken handle. Alright. So we could just, like, spend money and make money. Maybe we could be a millionaire. It would be a worthwhile experiment to just dump all your money into the casino to see if on average you do better than like constantly losing. Like, we could find out if it's worth spending all our money in the casino. Down to the den. By, like, throwing away all the money we have. Like, if we never run out of money, then we would determine that it is worth it to use the casino. Right now, upgrade some rooms. Upgrade the hallway. Can we upgrade it to have more doors? Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. I like that. Hallways are great. They have more doors. And if anything, like keys and money and gold, spare room, spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. So bedrooms are probably the most beneficial because there's a chance that can get us more steps. Like, do have a bonus to uh, a bonus to the closet if it's built next to a hallway. So an extra hallway isn't bad in that regard. But I think the spare steps you get if you have like the right combination of bedrooms, or if you have a sleeping mask, slightly more beneficial. So you are a spare bedroom. Cool. All right, back to the map. Is there anything in all we can do? We can look at the nursery. Now that we know a little more about the book, The Red Prince, would be this way. So they made her change the ending. Story about you, if it needs to be said. The Red Prince in his book, The Red Book, just read. You, as my reader, might already assume the book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Story of the boy who almost wore red. He looked like our prince. His toes to his head. This symbolizes Orinda. Is there some symbolism here? I mean, how could that have ended differently? Which would be bad. When was this published? Is there a publisher in here? There isn't. Maybe this is the original copy? Alright, anything else we can do before we call it quits for the day? It's so confusing when you have this many rooms. But we were so close. Unlocking so many cool things. I'm gonna try one more time to pull on the crank in the ballroom. Because I feel a little cheated by that one. Is this the way? And how do I navigate this house? More rooms is as much a detriment as a benefit. Through the cloister? There's also the study. You can do study things. The study had a safe, and we weren't able to figure out the code on that. I missed one of the locked things? Oh no. Only had an extra key. Let me spin this crank. I might Google whether or not I was supposed to be able to spin that crank or not. Alright, let's take a peek in the study. And look for anything that looks like a date. Something about Thursday? Any gates outside? I don't see any. There's this confusing thing. You mean something. Drawing of the world. Chessboard. Point 5 and 8 everywhere. We'd try that. 6 5s and 8s. 6 5 8 or 8 6 5. Nope. Don't get you, study puzzle. Don't get you at all. Oof. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I had a great time. If you stick around, if you are on Twitch, we will find somebody to raid. I gotta get these kids to school. Do I have anybody actually watching? My count says no, I don't. Oh, but I do. Alright, let's see who's playing games. Who can we raid? Danagast says he's playing the Bazaar, but like the screen looks like blueprints. I'm gonna raid him. Maybe he knows the answer to the safe riddles. Alright, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.